Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter co-founder. She got a weird name. Patrice, of course, Khan something. I can't say her name properly. But she's being accused of using donation money to buy homes. How do y'all feel about that? Before I even give my opinion.
I always be trying to go first. Go ahead.
I mean,
she's trying to buy homes for herself.
Yeah.
I mean,
when you say homes, you mean multiple homes for herself?
Yeah, they say she's bought one or two.
I just wanted that part to be clear. The floor is yours, guys.
All right, so I'll answer. So let's look at it like this. If you're running something, well, these companies do that all the time. Half your money you probably donated is going to them buying other things because they have to make a living. You have to make a living. The time you put in, you know what I'm saying? So she has to pay herself. So what are we talking about? She doing what she has to do what she. I mean, I'm not saying that she's going to go out there and all that donation she's going to be.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a nonprofit organization or if it's a for-profit organization, right? So I don't know, So I mean, because either one of them, you have to pay yourself. But again, depends on how much work you're putting in, and how much money the organization is bringing in. I would say it's kind of negligent to be spending millions, when you're supposed to be working for a cause. I could see a couple $100,000, a salary, maybe, $250, whatever. I'm just throwing out numbers, arbitrary. Yeah, I'm saying spending millions on a home to me just seems excessive when you're fighting for a cause, like this. I just think that's just, to me, that's excessive. I just don't see, if she made money off of writing a book or something, I'd be okay with that. But I'm just saying, if people are donating money and it's in the tunes of millions, and she's spending a lot of that, or buying a home that's $1 million, I just think that's excessive. I can't get down with that. That's just me personally.
I got a question for you though, bro. What if she feel like her work that she's doing equates to being paid in millions?
Then I'd have to see the books. I'd have to see the inner workings and what's taking place to understand that. But I just outside looking at it and the cause I see taking a shower because you're doing work. You have to work because you have to take care of yourself as well. So you have to make money. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a 501(c)(3) or whatever it is, you're making money. I don't care. You got to make money off your car. As long as her home on house. I'm just sorry. I don't see that unless I know the inner workings.
Well, she's doing it legal. It's not illegal.
As long as it's legal and she's paying herself, I don't see a problem with that. But if she's misappropriating those funds, then there's definitely a problem.
I mean, I look at it like the church. We ain't gonna go there, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm not going to say how someone, what I mean by that is I'm not going to say how flashy someone should live or how someone shouldn't live, because I choose not to live that way. If she's getting paid, you know what I mean, however amount of money, I mean, she's supposed to pay herself. That's what you do when you have your own business. You pay yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? However, if what she's buying is not within her salary, then no, you know what I mean? Absolutely no. And that just, that is really unfortunate if that's
can
what
anyone
she's doing.
Reasonably say they think somebody should be spending, with the organization that it is, should be taking millions out of the organization? That money could be going to the cause.
It depends. You know what I mean, short man, because it depends on what you rate yourself with the work that you do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell nobody how much.
People overestimate themselves, though, man. Come on, man. Some people overestimate themselves. Come on, some
people do. I mean, we all
people may do. People may do, but let's say she's bringing in. Let's say you got an organization that's only bringing in $1,000. You know what I mean? Now, if you're paying yourself $800, there's a problem. But if you got an organization that's bringing in trillions and billions of dollars, why shouldn't she? Why shouldn't she? That's showing that she's, you know what I mean? She's actually making it.
How much do y'all think that the CEO and vice president of Goodwill are getting paid?
Exactly, a lot of money.
$20 million a year.
If she is producing an organization that is making that much money, you darn right she's supposed to be paid.
That's what I'm saying. Is it that big? That's what I'm saying.
Look, this is a way how but you have to realize sometimes this is a way how they systematically break down an organization that's doing well by saying that they're misappropriating funds so that people don't continue to donate to it.
As long as let's attack that in order, just do it. I said as long as everything's in order.
Yeah, if she bringing in that amount of money and it's not as long as it's a profit.
It's an attack. Look at it this way: it's an attack on a black woman. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Lord, we're attacking black women again.
Whoa. We can't.
Listen. It's an attack. T-shirt agree with me. T-shirt be like,
look now, you're taking it too far now.
Oh wow,
taking it too far now.
Corey, come on, man.
Thanks for the donation, Corey.
Yeah.
I mean, but
yes, I do agree.
No matter what I feel like no matter what they would attack her, and if she was taking 100,000, $1 million, because it's a way for them to attack her and trying to bring her down, trying to break up what she got going on. You know, like you said, all these big corporate companies, we don't hear about people making allegation against them or saying they're making too much money. Why when it's us? And that's my problem. Why when it's us, it's always a problem. You know, if it's Obama coming out with a book, he's getting paid too much money, but you're not looking at the other white man that's getting millions and millions of dollars. I'm just saying, why when it's us?
And I would say a lot of them, they're doing less than we are. Like as far as the qualification of things that they're doing, we're doing a whole lot better, and they still don't want us to get it.
And to be honest, that's why a lot of people go with the non-profit organization.
Wait, I agree with you.
Hey, I mean, you know, it's jobs right where you have guys that's there that's doing nothing, and you have a brother that's there that's doing everything. Sometimes they want you to train that guy.
Yeah, and pay him more than you.
And pay him more than you.
Yeah.
So that's kind of something.
Train him to be your boss.
Exactly. But he doesn't know the job, but they want you to train him instead of promoting you. Instead of promoting you who's been there, bring some guy out, put him up, and you train him. No, that's
what you saying.
So my thing is, because they were saying that the Black Lives Matter and whole, they have gained $66.5 million in donations, right? My thing is this: if you go to their books, if you want to go to their books and they have everything, they show who they donated to, who they do this to, and everything is in order and everything is, you know, why can't
if it's 65 million, she can make a case for it.
Let her finish, man.
So if it's that, and they was talking about because she bought a house and is a mansion and all those things, but if she's if they're doing the work, they're doing the work, they helping all these people, they doing what they supposed to do, their books are good. If they're not doing nothing illegal, why not? A lot of these companies, like everybody been saying, a lot of these Goodwills, all of these companies get money.
One of them right here. One of them locally here.
What's the popular one? The cancer research, the payment. They get billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, money from the government.
I still ain't find. They still ain't find.
I mean, but honestly, that's how a lot of the nonprofit organizations do it, though.
That's how most nonprofit.
That's how the nonprofit organizations do it, because they cannot make a profit. So what they do is they start giving the CEOs and all these other people these big bonuses to get rid of that. Even the employees, they got to get rid of that money, that extra profit. They can't make but so much. You know what I mean? If she's doing it, if she's bringing it in, we can't tell her worth. We can't tell her her worth.
It's her. She started off as above board taken.
Go ahead, OG.
No, I'm saying if it's above board and she started the organization, and it's bringing in a lot of funds, and she deem it that she's worth whatever she's doing. I mean, really can't tell her how to disseminate that money as long as it's legal. I mean, you really can't. I mean, we may not, it may not look good. The optics may not look good.
Yeah,
let's say optics, because that's really what I'm talking about. Because overall, I don't care. She's working for it. It's her, you know, it's her prerogative. She started the organization, co-founder, whatever. It's her prerogative to get something out of it, and she should, because that's a lot of work. People don't realize it's a lot of work. Because otherwise, we'd all start one, right?
Facts. What you saying, Lola?
Oh, I was saying, like, I agree with what Razor was saying. Like, it's like it's being projected to try to put like a negative connotation with the organization itself.
You know who I realized?
That's all because of what it stands for, right?
You know who I realized really throwing her under the bus and going at her the most?
The people she's standing for.
Us.
Because like a lot of people are not familiar with how things work, so they don't understand. When they hear nonprofit, they feel like somebody is not supposed to get paid.
Everybody gotta get paid.
Nobody working for free.
No, the business, the organization's not supposed to get a profit, but not the employees.
Remember when Wycliffe was doing the thing in Haiti, and he was using private jets flying back and forth, and they was mad because he was taking money. So I'm supposed to spend my money, do stuff, that private jet, fly diplomats and people all over to help out, but don't get anything. I'm just supposed to spend all my money, and then what happened after that?
That's like they don't know how things work. It's just they taking something and they running with it. And like if you go to like how like y'all was saying, these other organizations that are, you know, they get all these donations, and the people at the top, they're making millions, and then the people who work in the store, they making like $9. Nobody's putting that on blast.
Nobody's saying that. That's true.
Now, if I heard, you know, like if they were trying to come at her with saying something like she's not really, you know, putting money towards anything, you know what I mean? Then maybe you would have a case. You know what I mean? But that's not what you're saying. You're looking at her getting a nice house. How do you know what her contract is? How do you know what she paid for that? You know, like how do y'all know that y'all counting other people's money? And that's a big no-no. Like, I'm sure she ain't go put cash money down on this house. I'm sure she had to get a loan for this house. I'm sure she's paying for this house. You know, like,
and to me, if she did, so what?
Yeah, like why y'all counting somebody's money?
The organization is profiting. I deserve to be like I helped create the organization. I deserve to be compensated for my work. I'm one of the face of the organization. That means I'm flying here, there, doing this, doing that, getting death threats, getting run off roads, because this has been happening to her. Getting trailer load of death threats, running off roads, people following her everywhere I go, just making her life a living hell. You don't think she deserves to maybe have somewhere nice to stay?
She deserves security too.
Yeah,
security for her and her family. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I don't see
maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. But I would think that since Goodwill, because you know that Goodwill only give you, if you go to Goodwill and buy something from there, you only give Goodwill, you only give the cause like 10 cents.
And that's most of the organization, autism ones, cancer ones. Yeah. They give pennies to what is actually supposed to be for.
Yeah. So
where's all that money going?
reevaluating this thing though. If you start an organization, you're a co-founder or whatever, and the organization is bringing in $60 to $90 million a year, I would say that kind of bread coming in doesn't come in on its own. You've had to do some work to make those donations flow, and I think you already reap the benefits of that. So, you know,
not to mention what you put into it.
Knowing the totality of what's going on would paint a better picture. But if it's that much money, they gotta expect the people gotta live.
They gotta be doing something.
As long as you're not personally taking more than half of, you know what I mean? What
as long as you're doing
people don't understand what it takes to get stuff started. Like, you know, but like what it takes to get stuff started. Like when you go and start a business, like most people, your books aren't as accurate. You're putting in a lot of money because you're just so focused on achieving what you want. You know what I mean? Your business. You start investing money, losing money. You don't keep tight books on that. Like, who knows what she put into this business? Like, people need to stop counting other people's money. Point blank. Stop counting other people's money.
With that being said, under the platform under which she's working, it's okay to pay yourself. but your cause should have you also paying it forward as well by affecting Black lives as well.
True.
Do agree.
Yeah.
That's what, as long as
if she's doing everything she's supposed to do, is she helping people, giving people this, helping people with lawyer and things like that? Is she doing everything? Why the heck not? Shoot. She working hard. Like Sean said, this, and I heard this woman get death threats. People be following her.
Cutting her off roads.
Exactly. All of these things. She's risking her life every day. Why not? It's not like she grabbing the money and like splurging and be like, yeah. Popping bottles.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as she's paying it forward too, it is what it is. Been there, done that.